man hung outside the plane, extending his palm towards the sea. A nuclear submarine was pulled to the surface of the sea. Eric then exerted all his might, pulling the entire nuclear submarine out. Inside, the Black King was absorbing nuclear energy, making himself even more powerful. Eric controlled the nuclear submarine in the air, preparing to capture them. However, the guard immediately reacted, swiftly rotating his body to create a hurricane that surged towards Eric in the plane. This made Eric's control more difficult, forcing him to abandon the nuclear submarine on the island's beach. Meanwhile, the plane lost control and began to fall, but thanks to Eric's efforts, it didn't cause a large explosion. Charles quickly sensed that the Black King was close to completing his absorption, so Eric immediately tore open the submarine and easily knocked down the guards. He then shut down the nuclear reactor, and Eric began searching for the Black King. However, this guy was already waiting for him. Eric immediately attacked, but the Black King was completely immune. With just a single finger, he sent Eric flying, so he quickly controlled metal to counterattack. But the Black King was more powerful and remained unharmed. Eric tried to block him, but was instead effortlessly forced into a corner. Under the Black King's immense power, Eric gradually fell into despair. But at that critical moment, Eric controlled the wire and pulled off the Black King's helmet. Charles then used his telepathy to invade his brain, taking control of his body. Eric took out a coin, held it in the air, and shot it towards the Black King's head. Eric successfully completed his revenge. Who became the strongest mutant? But then the fleet suddenly opened fire, sending a volley of missiles toward them. Humans viewed them as a threat. Eric extended his hand, intercepting all the missiles in midair. With a wave of his hand, all the missiles reversed direction, and then with a flick of his palm, every missile flew toward the army.